here's the deal. Okay, fellas. You know what I need? I need some coffee, but I like the decaf type more. And decaf doesn't have caffeine, so it won't do anything. Ice Age 2, maybe. We'll see if we can fit some Ice Age 2 into here. But for now, we're going to do some other stuff besides gaming, which is weird because it's called I Love Video Games. I do plan to do some gaming this stream, and it's probably going to be Genshin. And I'm going to explain why. So, I would like to react to some old videos. Specifically, I'd like to react to some old vlogs I made, and we can talk about travel for a little bit because I really miss it, and I've been thinking about these vlogs, but I kind of want to watch them on stream just because. And so, because I want to talk about travel, you know, want to get the travel juices going, so I'm going to open up YouTube on here. Now, I also have some notebooks here because I want to look at some old notebook stuff, some old notebook nonsense. We got backstories, and we got stuff from, like, my old childhood. So, we got some fun stuff going on there. Let me just find my videos. It's going to take ages. But besides that, the reason I named it I Love Video Games is because I'm probably going to be talking a little bit about... First of all, we're going to be playing video games later on, and later on, soon I'm going to, soon I'm going to be talking about games and stuff and concepts for games and how Just a Game is going. If you weren't here for the last 2 streams, specifically like the first one out of those 2, I had to make a second one because I fucked up, but if you weren't there for the yesterday's first stream, I was talking about a project that I have called Just a Game, and it has characters in it, and it's pretty neat, and, well, obviously it has characters in it, and it's not necessarily like a consistent story, it's just like a nice comedy show that I want to make someday, that is also probably going to become a video game one day. Basically, it's a show about all these people, like, playing video games together, and they get into silly, wacky shenanigans. And so I'm building the game inside of that show. And I had to come up with a name and a prompt and what it's going to be about. Here's the thing. When I normally, like, make up video games, it's because I'm really into a specific video game at the time. And I'll basically copy from it at first and, like, slowly put my own twists on it until it becomes my own thing. But I always start off by copying. But currently, I don't have, like, a big video game fixation right now. Wario Land, Shake It? Nah. Barnyard? No. Hit and Run? No. All the things that I would like to take inspiration from. Recently, I was very into Pets, Cats 2, and I thought about it more, but then that train came to a stop right as I started working on this, because I only have collectibles now. I don't have much of the actual game left, so that kind of stopped. However, I think Genshin is my calling, because I've been promising to, like, get into it because of my friends, and I think it's a really beautiful and cool game, and it seems fun, and the worlds look really cool, and I'm into, like, adventure games, so I think it's my calling, because I'm pretty sure it, like, can be played online with other people, like, it's an online game, but it also has, like, solo mode, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Ali making an open world money-sucking gacha game. I've been liking it so far. Yeah, it's cool, man. And that's why I'm going to play some of it on the stream. And I think it's actually a good motivator. I think this project is a good motivator for me to play Genshin, because I do want to play. It's just motivation is really hard. But I think this is helping. So that's why we're going to do some Genshin later on. And, yeah, so... the PS4 controller is pretty much charged, I think. It's charged enough. I don't give a shit. So there's that. And then we might do some Ice Age. I'm not sure. Ice Age could totally become, like my fixation right now. It's just, I've never been inspired by that game when working on these little, like, video game projects. It's mostly been Hit and Run, Barnyard. Those are the big ones. and they're both PlayStation 2 games, and I don't have that hooked up right now, and you know how much of a hassle that can be. And also, frankly, I'm terrified of both of those games. Hit and Run, I've explained on recent streams the lore it's been a nightmare. And then Barnyard, I think, is fine. It's just I have vague memories from my childhood of it not being red because it's really scratched up or something. Or I had some fear about the discs being scratched up or something, so I would look really closely and I couldn't tell if it was scratched or not somehow. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's okay. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So I'm just not fixated on those games right now. I want to play Barnyard sometime soon. We'll start a new file and do the whole thing over again, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was that nightmare you had involving Barnyard. Oh, yeah, that too. That's right. The big one involved the Barnyard, dude. That's weird. I don't know why it involved Barnyard. That's okay, though. Let's see. I'm going to find my Mexico vlog when I went to Mexico. And we're going to check it out. So, I need someone to set this up against. Oh my god, I had to like search through 100,000 videos, don't I? I think I do. Shit. Wait, no. It should be in like my favorite videos, which is only 138 opposed to like 800 videos. So hold on, let me get some water, and that is also going to be what we set the switch up against so that you guys can see. I'm going back to work today, so that's pretty swell. I think I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm ready to go back to work. It was a nice 3-day break, but I'm ready to go back. I don't know if I told you guys, but I have every Monday and Tuesday off, so that's nice. Let's just get some water in there. There you go. Refreshing. All right. Put the lid on. I got this whole water thing. All right. We are in business. And this is what I do. So. Ooh, look at that reflection, hunty. 800 videos. Leo, don't bark. Yeah, that is, yeah, there's a lot of videos. So let's see, where could it be? There's probably also the LPS con vlog in here. Excuse me? Okay. Oh, there it is. It's right there. 4 years. Oh man, it's 7 years now. Here it is, the Mexico vlog. How is this gonna be? I was talking really quiet at the time, so. I wonder if I can get better lighting somehow. I think maybe if we're right here, it might be better. I think that's better. My mom does not want to say hi. This just in. There you go. You're quiet. Oh, I was drawing at the airport. My dad said hi. What a nice LPS. Yeah, man, my old mascot. The good old classic. With the visor, too?
Yeah, pencils and other stuff. I literally have a backpack full of markers.
Full of what?
I'm tired, and I just want to sit down on a nice plane and take off.
Ah, plane. I want to go on a plane, too.
You can't tell. I'm making this in front of tons of people.
I just want to go on a plane.
Here's what I think. I think making these clips for this vlog is
Full of DN? What? Hi, Mamtis. What does that mean? What does that mean? You're quiet as hell. I know I was in public and that's why I was being quiet, but I was at the airport during this time, so I'm just kind of narrating what's happening. Hey, Mario Kart 7, I guess. 9 hours. 9 hours, everybody. Get ready. 9 hour stream. The next... finally, another 9-hour stream. Oh, we're going. God damn it, I'm jealous. Jealous? I'm jealous.
I don't even know if you can hear because of this music, but we're in Texas.
No, I cannot hear you. Oh, I was in Texas, the best state in the U.S.
They got some nice breakfast stuff.
Jealous.
Getting the
Christmas.
buttermilk
Hey, that Christmas song is playing. That's right. This was around Christmas. It played in Daddy's Home too, as well. No, it's Christmas time.
Props to anyone who travels a lot because I'm exhausted. I just want to die.
Let them know it's Christmas time. Hey, they got good food though. The only thing I know about Texas is they have good like barbecue. That's it. That's the only good thing.
I want to go to Mexico and die. That's what I want to do.
We want to go to Mexico and die. Why? Was I all tired because the airport? Oh, we were like bored because I was like waiting for a car or something. Dude, I don't even give a shit. Travel is one of those things where, hold on. My dog has no room to lay on the couch because the cats took it.
Probably like maybe films of going to Mexico, even though it's literally just the Gulf of Mexico and that's it.
Okay, there.
Water.
So apparently,
Yeah, everyone at this airport looks like they want to die.
everyone at this airport looks like they want to die. Okay, I am the type of person who loves travel so much. I will endure terrible things just to be able to travel. I don't care. I don't care about any of the inconveniences. I like all the inconveniences. I like all the waiting and the inconveniences and the travel and the plane, and I don't even care how long it is. I don't care. I love it. I love every part of it. I don't care. I love travel too much. I love every single part of it. Oh, we're on the plane. And it was super shaky. I could not hold it still. Hi. Oh my god, it's so shaky. I'm not a good vlogger, by the way. Just want to let you know right now. This fucking music. It's shaking. And there's land, kind of. Whoa! Is that Mexico? Damn. Oh my god, that's loud. Why do you make the music so quiet? That line didn't take that long.
And we did wait for about an hour and a half or so.
We did not wait an hour and a half. It took like 20 seconds.
This will get back to you once we're done with the boredom. I'm too lazy to pull out my LPS to do this, but
Hi. That was a jump
the
scare.
part that I thought was going to take an hour and a half or so only took about like 10 minutes.
All
so
right.
I'm already here.
Right on.
And I have no idea what that is, but we're on our way to the resort.
Yay.
I'm very excited.
Yay.
So,
Mexico alley jump scare.
there are going to be so many
God, I just want to travel. This is so unfair.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hey,
Hopefully my mom
by
can
the
bring
way,
me first or something so I
people
can
from
still
my
listen and
server,
have a
my
good
inner
time,
circle,
'cause there's no way I'm risking.
I'm taking you guys to Vegas one day, okay? It's a nice travel spot. And I'm going to take you to all the good buffets. We're going to go to a good hotel. I'm going to show you around. And there's also apparently this really cool place. I don't remember what it's called. I'm screwed. I don't remember what it's called. Take me to Vegas. You know what? I could try. I could damn well try. You're one of us. You're one of us, Tortoise Terror. What was I just saying? No, Leo, you don't growl. No. Don't bark. No. No? Alright. I joined the group of funnies. You're one of us, man. You're an honorary member. Yeah, you are. You are, to be honest. Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. There's a place that's like, it's like a grocery store, but it's super colorful. It's like a museum. It's like a colorful grocery store museum. It's like an artistic grocery store or something, and it's really cool. I don't remember what it's called, but it's in Vegas only, so I want to find it, and we're going to go together, and that's going to be awesome.
In the water.
I have infiltrated the enemy base.
I just use an iPhone SE.
It was a trick. You traitor.
Special.
But you see, we've bonded as time has gone on. Okay. I don't want to hurt you anymore.
Allison's gonna have to bring a small one.
Alright. Guys, it is hot. It is hot out here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, I was wearing a black hoodie in the Mexico heat.
I'm literally already sweating.
I look like I'm not sweating at all, but I swear I was. Everything, I hate sweat. Sweat's the worst feeling in the world.
Okay, so, update. I'm doing another part of my vlog again.
Yeah.
We are about to leave. Look at this place. It's so hot out there. It's so hot out there. Like, 5 seconds later, and I was sweating. I'm not even exaggerating. And
Yep, the humidity.
I'm literally still sweating.
Villain redemption arc.
It's hot out there. Do not come to Mexico in the summer. That's all I'm going to say right now. The bus just got here, the shuttle, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much the same thing. It wasn't here at first, and I was very scared because I thought I was going to die of heat, but it's all good because the bus is here now. So people are going to start coming in, so I'll see you at the resort.
Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, we went to a buffet they had. It was kind of a shitty buffet, but I can't hear anything you're saying.
Necessarily my favorite. Pasta is pretty good. The bread is good. Everything is good. There's a dessert section where you can
Megamind literally became good because of love, and it's something to behold. Megamind was a good movie, and he did have a good arc. Oh yeah, they had like a little thing in there, like a tree, and there were like creatures in it.
Mexico for too long, and there's a spider.
Oh, there's an itty bitty little spider. Huh. Sorry, I'm kind of late now. You're like 16 minutes in, and we are watching a Mexico vlog from my past. This is loud. Okay, now it's not.
Arrived at the hotel room. I have brought 3 of my LPS instead of just my mascot.
Oh yeah, the 3.
These 2 are
The trio.
very special to me. They hold a lot of memories. So yes, very good, very good.
Yep.
And we've pretty much done everything except I need to put these.
Those shoes? Those look like my current ones.
There you go. I'm probably gonna wear these sandals real quick when we go.
I had those at this time? Wait, what the fuck are those shoes?
I plan to go to the beach very
Are those mine or those my mom's?
I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to.
That doesn't seem right. Something's off.
No idea. Because where would I leave my phone while I'm having a random?
Blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't have.
Alright, I'm not watching this entire thing. This is like 40 minutes. So what? 50 minutes, really. When does something happen? Not here. Look at those old cat pajamas. We're going down an elevator here. Day 2. Okay. We're at a resort. And there's the music again. It's coming in. It's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. And we were on a cart thing. We got on a cart thing. A shaky camera, random dude walking by. This is quite a view, dude. Funky music. It was a very cool resort, and it was huge. And you took these like golf carts around. They're not really golf carts. I don't know what the hell they are. You could sit there and it'd take you around. Alright. Gives good vibes. There's like a basketball court or tennis court or something. A little pool, a little kids area. There was a creature. Look at the creature. You guys see the creature? There were those creatures around everywhere. It was a capybara or whatever. A capybara. However you pronounce it. Is that the goddamn... What was that? Like a hippie van? Capybara. Yeah, I know it's like spelled like that. I just don't know exactly how to say it. Okay, I pull up. Stop! We're going to the same buffet again. I was showing the outside as we were walking in. We're going to get seated. That same like display. That was pretty much our breakfast most days, was that buffet. Oh, I missed. Oh, I want to just travel. I was showing all the food. All right, action. Here we go. This is what I came here for, the food. Yo, bread. Muffin. I don't think that was very good. Pancakes, French toast, pancakes, French toast, waffles. Those pancakes look good. Mukbang, yeah, dude. Why do we keep coming back to mukbang? We always have these mukbang moments. Alliteration. There was a sandwich. A no-crust sandwich? Hell yeah. Maybe this buffet wasn't that bad. Syrup. There's the van again.
You get to ride back.
It's a little bit.
They were behind me, apparently. More funky music, beach music. Why am I filming it like that? Like I can tell I'm reaching behind myself. Huh.
This is how
That's
it looks
neat.
outside.
Neat stuff. Blue skies.
Bright blue day.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Slight breeze, but it's okay because it's nice and warm out there. We went
I don't give a flying shit and a half. Let's go to some more action. Ooh, what's going on here? Day 3, I think. And we're walking by a pool.
long noses, long tails. They were messing with cats everywhere. I don't know where those cats come from, but there were a bunch.
Oh yeah, there were a bunch of cats somewhere that we found.
There were so many cats.
I see water.
They were sleeping.
I see my mom's legs.
One of them was rolling around. I was petting all of them.
I can't hear you. All right, there's a pool.
Beach now. Probably catch you guys there unless we find something interesting. Yeah, we found something interesting. Don't be afraid of it.
There's like an iguana or something. What is it? You see that?
It takes them a while. They don't want to move because they want to soak up the sun.
Some like big ass iguana. Yeah, it's an iguana, I guess, waiting in the sun. We found another one that was just sitting right on the sidewalk. And we just had to walk around him.
Hi. If there was an earthquake here, we'd all die.
If there was an earthquake here, we'd all die.
Oh, look at all that.
What's with the rhyming game?
Trees. This
Ah, a little garden. That's nice. Trees were crazy to me because I lived in Vegas. Oh, there was a donkey. There was a kid that was like, donkey, 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 donkey. And he kept saying that over and over. I'm thinking about maybe doing a review of either LPs because of your LPs Rival Fables. Don't know which it would be. Hell yeah, man. I'm all for that. I'm all for criticism.
fast, but sorry.
Trees real? As it turns out, guys, trees are actually real. Like, I felt them with my own hands. Promise you. This is all real right here. Butterfly! There's a butterfly, Bentley. I've been quoting that a lot lately. I went to a cupcake cafe. I like how earlier I said, I'll meet you guys at the beach there unless we find something interesting. Now there's 700,000 things before we actually go to the beach. We should have stayed at the beach longer, dude. Chipotle or something. It was like Chipotle, but in Mexico, I guess. Good evening, gays. Hello. It is the morning for me.
We're on our way to the beach.
I just got here. Yeah, we're 20 minutes in. We are just looking at an old Mexico vlog I made. We're at the beach. We're at the beach. Look, beach. Look at the sea. It's so blue. That was a beautiful ass sea. What was that bird? There's a pool and water slides.
Again, I can't really get any really cool stuff because I've got like some kind of waterproof camera or whatever. It's still really fun to see.
There was the bird again. I heard it. I now have Mr. Blue Sky stuck in my head. Good, dude. It's a good song. There's a lot of shit going on. Beach, 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 sand. I want to crunch my feet in the sand.
Competition, come on closer because we are.
Water slides. Okay, so
The shaking in my voice. I clearly am cold from the water.
If you were to
Okay.
come here, don't go on the lower slides. Go on the tall green ones because those ones, like the water's right there, and it'll get right in your face. So
Oh, yeah. The little slides, the water got right in my face. That thing. Ah! That got me. That is fucking...
I
nightmares. Oh my god. I got so cold. The water was freezing.
Those are fun. Those are really fun. I'm gonna probably give you guys a closer look. I'm gonna hold on really tight to this phone because I'm not dropping it.
I was worried about dropping my phone in the water. This is loud. Wowie. Those slides were fun. Water slides are my jam. Water slides are really fun. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, what else happens in here? A lot of talking. We went to a restaurant. I'm gonna just... Oh! Alright. Kitty! There was kitties! There was like a little cat thing that they had, and there were a bunch of kitties. That's a cat sign. You see the sign? There were little kitties. There's a kitty. There's another kitty. Kitty. Ah! They weren't afraid of us at all, really. That one didn't give a shit. Must be used to it. Aw, he just wants all the attention. Look at him, look at him. See? Aw, the baby.
At least you're being taken care of now.
The baby. They had a little bracelet. The baby. The baby kitty. Oh, he's a little kitty. Oh, the elephant towel. Yo, I love those. I want to learn how to do that. How do you do that? That's so cool. I could do that with my towel right now.
See, there was like a donkey. There were a couple of animals out there. There's also this cat.
Those cats gave me more energy than anything else we've done.
Because I love cats. I'm a huge cat lady, so I really enjoyed seeing
I'm
them.
insane for
I started.
I'm insane. I love cats.
The day one of the.
I'll kill for cats.
And I tried to.
Oh, we're at the beach. We're actually at the beach. All right. Food that we don't care about. It looks like ass. So I'm just being a negative Nancy. All right, Kyle, you're being a real negative Nancy right now. Stop it, unless you want to be called negative Nancy for the rest of your life. Is that my Cartman impression? I don't know. Cal! Cal! That is some dirty ass water. Dude, you'll sink in that. Okay, yesterday when we were playing Genshin, and that part where I was flying in the air, I felt like I was falling and I screamed. That was genuine. Alright, I was having a blast. It felt like I was on a ride or something. I loved that. That is the closest I'll get to going on a ride. Oh, I want to go in the water. I want to go to the beach.
If I ever cover up the camera, I am sorry, but I'm going to pull down this very tightly. I do not want to lose this.
I was so paranoid about my phone. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited over watching this shit. I missed Genshin? Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, but I'm going to play some more today. Oh my god. May rocks and shells may break my balls. That does not rhyme.
Lots of people out there.
Rock.
Parasailing.
There's seaweed. I think there was seaweed on this day. Please get this. I'm looking at this thing in the table. I'm trying to.
So if you can tell, we are heading home now. And actually, we're going to hang out at the pool, so I'll probably get some footage of that too. What I wish I had gotten footage of was this pelican looking thing.
Oh, there's a weird pelican looking thing.
Almost got it, I swear.
I don't remember what they look like. Come on, get this bitch ass. Yeah, I'm trying to do this right now. I'm trying to get this out of here. It's bothering me.
At the top.
Make two of those.
Oh yeah, we were at a bakery. Ooh, cupcakes.
I'll probably meet you guys back at the pool or something like that, unless something interesting comes up, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so we have another iguana trying to catch things, I guess. It's just leaving its mouth open, waiting for prey. I really don't know.
Got stuff in his mouth. I think that's what they did. But then he smacked his side of his head on the ground. I don't know if they did that.
Yeah, I don't know if there was something wrong with that iguana. I don't know. Oh my god, this thing's driving me insane. Now it's stuck in there. It's smiling, yeah, man.
for very long. Because
Getting
it's
these things out of the table if it's the last thing I do.
So I'm gonna.
While I'm letting you guys watch the vlog, I'm just messing with the shit in the table.
Or evidently.
Get out.
I'm sure what's gonna happen.
I don't want you in there. God damn it, it's stuck. Ah. Well, I got the one thing out. There's another thing, though. I need to be more present, but this is important. Alright, I can't get that out. Oh, well. Alright, anyways. Is there anything else interesting? What's this? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, we went to another resort. We better have a look at this. And we went to another resort. Kind of visited. Looked at some of their shit. It smelled there, and their buffet was weird. Got flowers. Got a gym in the back. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm a tired individual. I'm losing sleep. Okay, all this neat stuff. Towels and stuff. Of course. Oh, look at that. It's like a kids area, and they got like mushrooms and stuff. That's pretty. I like it. Kids stuff is way prettier than everything else, dude. It's like it's all way cooler. Dude. I feel like I'm going to be tired all day, which is going to suck. My backpack is there. I think this was the walkway to get into the buffet. Oh, there's a turtle. There's a turtle. These cuts are really fast. Oh, creature. There's a creature. Look at it. It's a creature. There were a million of them. And they would play together and stuff. I think I got some footage up here. I don't see what we're looking at.
Where's my phone? Can you get my phone?
There's one of them.
They're all playing.
Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. They're playing. Oh, look at them. They're just being creatures, dude. Look at them being such creatures right now. God, I want to fucking go to Disney. I'm going to kill someone. I'm so... Ooh, aqua park. It's a water park. I want to go to Disney. I'm just going to complain about it every single stream.
Yeah, it stinks everywhere.
All right, guys. Day 1 of complaining about not going to Disney. This is day 1. I mean, I've been doing it, but still, we're going to count this as the official day 1. All their big water slides were closed. I was so upset. I was so disappointed. So I just played in the kids' park. Oh my god. Looks fun though. I still had fun there.
I've been waiting for these giant ones to open. They're not open yet. These ones are for little kids apparently, and I'm too tall to go on them. So these ones are the ones that I can go on, and they're not open. And they're taking forever.
That would have been so awesome. Look at those. God. I want to go somewhere.
Sadly, we were not able to go
I'm going to lose my mind.
on the big water slides. There's a badger.
I only went to Disneyland for a day, like 2 months ago, but it made everything worse. I needed a week there. Tops. God damn it. That's part of the resort, blah, blah, blah. I think this was the end. There was a long... Yeah, and then we ended up back home. All right, that's pretty much it. Well, that was interesting. I'm not going to watch the LPS vlog right now. I think instead I'm going to look at some of these notebooks. And then we'll go to Genshin, probably. Keep in mind, I'm a noob. I'm a new player, so I'm still learning the game. But here we go. Let us look at the backstories because it's way shorter. So we're going to look at the backstories notebook. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You got to bear with me. Okay. So, okay, there was these old drawings in here, and some time ago, like a year or two ago, I came back and I redrew some of them. So let's see. We got the originals from like, I want to say 2017 or 2018. We had a character named Lizzie, and I wrote this. Wasn't this the 5-year-old with cancer? And I think it was. And I didn't know what this was, and I still don't. It's some weird pattern. Ratchet design lol. And then I redrew her, like, from years later. This is like a year ago or something. So, yeah, redrew her. And then this guy's name was Tan, and I wrote nice name loser. And it's just some random ass unoriginal fox or something. I don't know. Then old Matilda, and I wrote trash hair. Baha. It looks like these circles are for anatomy, but you can't even see how they connect or help anything. I think I just saw other people doing it, so I just did it, and it didn't actually help me at all. And then I redrew her, and I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of her. I said you because I was looking at this. And I drew myself, and then I drew holds you, but also actually holds you accountable for your actions because I used to not do that and just let her get scot-free. Away with everything. So there's Matilda. I really like this drawing of her still. So this is old Jennifer, looks terrible, and then newer Jennifer. And then we had old Mary Sue. Cuz where y'all eyebrows at? Yeah, there's no eyebrows on like any of these actually. And then I drew her again, and I really like how I drew that. Matilda the problematic fave. Yeah, dude. Then there's old Chloe. Anyone remember Chloe? Here she is. Why is she banging? What? No, this wasn't my intention. Why did you draw her so, like, that's not, isn't she supposed to be like a little ass kid? Why did I draw her like that? I don't think, maybe she was aging with me. I don't know. I have no idea. But, don't sue me. I don't remember my thought process, but I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why I drew her like that. But hey, she looks cool, man. She looks cool. She looks like she's rocking it. I think my style was just very edgy, so it just kind of turned into that. Okay, here's Sanders' backstory. Let's have a look. I'm going to grab an LPS so that we can, talk with an LPS during this. I just have like a box full of my LPS and bubble wrap, so I just kind of go in and grab whatever's closest and easiest to get. So they're mostly wrapped up. So Saxon, oh god, Saxon was so bad, and it made Jackson such a bad person, and I didn't understand, anyways, here we go. Here's this Cocker Spaniel. It used to be my favorite LPS ever way back in the day. But wow, times have changed. She's still really pretty though. I miss this LPS. I miss LPS. God damn it. I miss LPS, dude. I'm not going to make any LPS videos while I'm in this apartment building because, not for a year or so, because I cannot. I don't have, I can't be loud, so I say, but I'm loud on these streams, but, it's different, okay? I can't act, I can't act comfortably unless I could be loud and truly expressive. So, yeah, we're just going to read this backstory for Sanders. I don't remember if I've read this on a stream. Actually, I feel like I have, but we're going to do it again. As a baby, he was an angel. He hardly ever cried. He was kind, and he went along with any instruction thrown at him. He hardly ever cried. I don't think that's even normal for a baby. He should be able to express himself. But he was very grateful and had loving parents. His whole life was a blur until school started. Oh, so he doesn't remember any of that, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember anything from when I was a baby. I don't remember when I gained sentience or any of that. I don't remember any of that. I have no memory of being a baby at all. So I don't remember any of it. Until school started. Okay, so school starting. When he found out about it, he bawled his eyes out. Oh, so now he's crying. It was bottled up emotion from when he couldn't cry when he was a baby. Sanders was really scared of meeting new people and only trusted his parents. He cried his way to the bus stop and wouldn't let go of his parents as they walked him there. His dad was getting antsy. He was a you can get over anything, deal with it kind of guy, and he forced Sanders onto the bus. Is that why he never cried when he was a baby? I was joking, but like, am I onto something? Yikes. Okay, the bus driver had to deal with a crying husky for the whole ride. Poor guy. Eventually, they made it to the school. Isn't he like 5? No, eventually they made it to school. Sanders met his teacher, who he was terrified of. He sat alone in class, anxious and shivering. He didn't talk to a single person, went down the slides by himself at recess. He was super shy and scared of everybody. Kindergarten passed, and Sanders was heavily relieved. But it wasn't over yet. He still had 12 more years of students surrounding him. He decided he needed to become tougher and stop hiding from innocent strangers. But first grade didn't quite work out for him. He tried talking to a girl named Kyla, which didn't work out. You just repeated that sentence. Okay. She ignored Sanders, and he felt really hurt. He didn't talk to anyone again until second grade, when a Dalmatian named Chris started an abrupt conversation in the middle of class. Sanders and Chris became friends. I mean, kinda. What actually happened was Chris and his 2 BFFs, Nathan and Wayne, forced Sanders into sports. They constantly played games like baseball, basketball, soccer, and more. Sanders hated them. They tired him out. They were boring, and he wanted to play on the slides and forts instead. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait, Chris Deltru? No, this is a different Chris. This Chris is an asshole. Why do I have so many Chris's? We got this Chris from Sanders' backstory, and then there was Chris from Chris Lopez from Behind Closed Doors. That's right. Why is this my child? I don't know. But soon enough, he was being controlled. Wait. Maybe this is Chris. Maybe Sanders is the Chris all along. All right, I don't know. He worked out at home, ran around the block daily, and gained a lot of strength. He grew taller, too, and played sports wonderfully. One day in 4th grade, he developed a crush on a boy named Smith in his class. He never noticed Sanders, but he was a really great guy who always had hope and always participated. Smith distracted him from sports and his skills dropped. Chris got mad at him, but Sanders couldn't help it. He lost his motivation. He exercised less, sometimes not at all. Why do they want him to play sports so bad? Just get different friends, dude. You have friends. Like, I don't get it. And then the only thing he could think about was Smith. One day when Chris was absent, he found Smith at recess and confessed that he had a crush on him. This surprised him because he wasn't popular or well-known in school at all. He told Sanders that he didn't like him back, but that they could be friends, and that's exactly what happened. That's sweet. Sniff. No, it's Smith. Smith. Like, who's Smith? Whose name is Smith? Oh, Sniff. 5th grade came along. Sanders told his parents about Chris forcing him to like sports and asked what to do. He told him that if Chris was going to do that he wasn't a good friend and that Sanders should end the friendship as soon as possible. So he met up with Chris during recess to tell him off, but he told Sanders that they were going to get their hair dyed and made him come with, apparently, just right there. Sanders got his hair dyed purple. It was absolutely permanent, which was illegal for children. I'm not sure if that's true. So he got into a lot of trouble with his parents. How hard was it for me to do just a minimal amount of research? You know, just anything, dude. I didn't research this. I don't know where I got this. I don't remember. I don't think dye is permanent. I don't think that works that way. I don't think that's how that works, dude. I got everything from LPS Popular, and I thought, like, I was confused. Like, I thought that was, like, permanent dye or something. I didn't process that she had to keep dyeing it to keep it there. Like, even Sage, like, said at some point, Savvy, you don't have to keep dyeing your hair or something like that. I gotta watch that again, dude. I don't know. Oh, I missed that fucking series. Death is not permanent. What? Death, perma-dye. Oh, my God. Sanders is going to get arrested for having absolutely permanent purple hair dye. I think every dye needs touch-ups and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I want to dye my hair again. There's too many things I want. I have over $100 now. My check went through, and not my real check. This Friday, I get my real check. I can't wait to see how much money that is. Ooh, baby, I'm hyped. $18 an hour for like 2 weeks. Girl, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to get a Papyrus plush ASAP. And I'm still waiting for that Spamton plush to come out. I'm going to get an email when it comes out. And I'm going to buy it immediately. And hopefully I'll make it. I'll never get sleep. I will not sleep until I order it. And it is in my mailbox and in my hands. Oh my God, imagine. We're going to do so many fun things with the plushies on stream. He's going to be our guest. All my plushies that I get are going to be my guests. We've had Sans, we got Blathers, the Tom Nook head. I don't think the Tom Nook head has been a guest on our stream really, so let's get the Tom Nook head. I'm sure I've shown him you guys, or shown you guys him before, but he's very squishy. Actually, he's very soft. He is actually super soft. I could squish him for hours. Oh my gosh, he's so squishy. He's so soft. Okay. Here's the Tom Nook head. Here he is, Tom Nook. We need a red plush, please. I want red. Red needs more. Red needs more everything. I want more lore. I want to know more, man. You know? Here he is. He's a fella. Decapitated for his crimes. Yes. Finally. Who beheaded the Tanuki? Oh my God. All right. God damn it, man. Guys, yesterday we went to Hagen's, which is like a grocery store, and oh my God, it's so expensive there. First of all, and also they had like these bottles of soda, like these you actually had to open them with a bottle opener. And, like, they had cream soda, so I got some of that. That was pretty good. They have whole-ass Shirley Temple there. You could buy Shirley Temple by the bottle at Hagen's. I could not believe my eyes. So at some point, I'm definitely getting Shirley goddamn Temple from Hagen's. That's insane. I've never seen a store just sell it. Just like that. So that's pretty awesome. Maybe that's nothing new. But anyways, let's continue the story. They received a huge fine from the government. How dare you dye your hair purple, dude. I thought you meant the person for a second. Oh my God. I have a giant decapitated Blathers that I sometimes use as a pillow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, Sanders was only 10, so they couldn't do much else about it. He would have to live with this hair dye forever. I guess, dude. What? That could have had a different story. Come on. Shirley Temple person for sale. No. Sanders got into middle school and realized he was gay, so he decided to tell his friends what you just now realized. First, he told Chris in private, who pretended to be supportive. Behind his back, however, he told Nathan Wayne about Sanders being a... Are you allowed to say/write that? I'm not sure if I was. I don't think I... Did I think I was gay at the time? I don't think I did, so why are you writing that? That's no good. Being a... We just will not say that. And laughed at him. Eventually, this got through the whole school, which happened to be horrifically homophobic. Just happened to be. Canceled. Sanders got name called daily, beaten up, and worse. Soon he found out what his friends did and felt very betrayed. If only he listened to his parents in the first place and didn't get his hair dyed. Yeah, if he didn't get his hair dyed, none of this would have happened, dude. They should have known when he had purple hair. Of course, you have purple hair and pronouns. How was the whole school homophobic for real? He should have ended the friendship before it got out of pop, but he didn't obey. In fact, he did quite the opposite of obey. He disobeyed. I made those jokes like in Zootopia. I got that kind of humor from Zootopia where they were like, he's the opposite of friendly. He's unfriendly. I need to watch that again. And not paying attention to his wise parents that had gotten him into serious chaos to the point where This slur was not being written on his locker every day was a major surprise. He got bullied, cyberbullied, tormented, beaten, and worse. He went through a middle school tragedy, all thanks to his own foolishness. Dude, he's blaming himself. He is blaming himself. Then he met Bruce, a fellow gay student. He became Sanders' best friend. About 2 weeks after meeting, Bruce asked to be his boyfriend. Sanders immediately said yes. They had a picnic, went to the park together, ate In-N-Out burgers. It was great. Sanders had finally found his true source of happiness, love. And then one day, after a few weeks, Bruce violently shoved Sanders into the wall and put him in a headlock. Chris and his friends were there too, calling him all these slurs. Isn't that last one mainly used against, like, lesbians? Or I guess it could, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like a derogatory, like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care, man. Listen, I was like 14. I didn't know, okay? I was not smart. I was very not smart. Really surprised, Sanders asked what was going on. Apparently, Bruce had never loved him to start with and was Chris's friend. Chris told him to pretend to love Sanders, date him, then dump him in a matter of weeks just to humiliate him. So, like, is that a little suspicious to any of you that he dated him for weeks before dumping him and went on a picnic, went to the park, ate In-N-Out burgers? That's, I don't know about that right there. That right there. I don't know about that right there. Sorry, what's going on? I'm reading Sanders' backstory, which is an old character that I had, so I'm reading his backstory. And he's being harassed for being gay. So, let's see. He tried to forget about Bruce, which was literally impossible considering he constantly harassed Sanders. He got used to the bullying eventually, somehow. I even wrote somehow, like even I didn't understand. What if we all became fruitier than punch? And lived through middle school. His grades were excellent and he survived the hatred and lies. He just dealt with it. Dude is a trooper. Dude has like trauma and his parents just don't know. Soon in 9th grade, I blame all this on his father. Soon in 9th grade, he bumped into a fox whose name was Jackson. He was awesome, clever, and unique. And at first glance, Sanders knew he was the one. Jackson never lied to him or pushed him around. He was impatient, but for the most part, an amazing guy. Unfortunately, he was 2 grades above Sanders, meaning he would soon be off to college. So he's in 9th grade, and he's in 11th grade. And that's not bad, right? Like, it kind of depends on where the age exactly is. But that's not too bad, right? That's, like, kind of the limit, I think. But let's see. He didn't care. One day, Sanders and Jackson met behind the school before the first bell. They each confessed their love to each other and became a happy couple. They loved each other so much, and Jackson also seemed to be a master of handling bullying just conveniently. So he taught Sanders loads of info he would need to know after Jackson went to college. It kind of depends, but it's not, like, awful. Yeah, it's not. It's just, it depends on their ages, honestly, like, where their age is exactly. Like, because juniors can be, like, 16 or 17, I think, you know, so, but I didn't clear that up, so I guess we just have to assume that it's, like, only, like, a 2-year, well, how would that work? It could be, like, a 1 to 2 year age gap, right? So that's not bad. It can be a 1-year age gap, right? I think it can be, because he could be 16 and then Sanders could turn 15. Yeah, that's not bad. We have to assume that's the case here. They loved each other so much, and Jackson handled bullying. Jackson went to college. A few years passed, and Jackson said goodbye to Sanders. Not forever. They are still a couple. I just had to clear that up. He managed to survive high school as well, got through the bullying, got into his dream college for acting. Cool. But unfortunately, things went downhill pretty quickly after that. Sanders got a phone call from his mom while in college, and all he heard was her hysterical sob. After about 5 minutes of her crying, she informed him that Sanders' dad overdosed on pills at midnight while she was asleep. The doctors confirmed this as, sadly, a successful suicide attempt. How do you know it's a suicide? His father was gone just like that. Why? Sanders cried nonstop for days, and his motivation self-esteem dropped like crazy. Oh no, anyways, causing him to perform badly in college. He never pulled himself together, and he got terrible at acting. I don't think that's how that works. You know, out of all the characters in your old LPS series, I think my most hated character was probably between Melody and Eliza. Oh man, Eliza. I like Eliza, honestly. I'm attached to her, like, but I wish, I don't know, I could have written her better. I could have, like, actually written her. I didn't even write her. I just went and did it, which, you know, is kind of a lifestyle that you could look up to in a way. It's kind of chill, but also you gotta plan shit out, you know? You gotta. It's hot in here, dude. I'm bringing this fan out here. When your dad dies and suddenly you can't act anymore. Put that energy into your acting, you know? Put that sadness into your acting as a coping mechanism, you know? I don't know. My pants, gonna shit my pants. It'll be unforgettable when I shit my pants tonight. Shut up, bitch! San Diego, wanna go to LA, wanna explore Hollywood. Bitch, turn on. There you go. I wanna go to LA. I wanna see the paintball. I wanna get in the sun. Get in the sun. Yeah. I'm gonna turn all these into real songs one day. I just hope, you know, whenever I break out into song on stream, which is extremely common. Just know. I am mass producing gold. I used to like Melody until I realized she literally essayed Gwen. Yeah, literally. For fuck's sake, Melody. I did horrible things with their characters, man. She's so much better now. I love her so much now. It's so weird seeing her like that. Alright. We're continuing. Let's see. Sanders ended up dropping out of college and had to go home to his miserable mother to cry. He failed and would now face consequences. Surprisingly, his mom went easy on him. That's surprising. She hugged him and gave him all the comfort he needed, then grabbed some tissues. Sanders went upstairs and packed his bags, not even knowing what he was doing. I think your parents have problems, dude. He was going through a mental breakdown, throwing random things in his suitcase. Eventually, he arrived at Jackson's small apartment and was able to move in. He told him what happened about his dad in college. Jackson showed sympathy, and they did I accidentally just say "and-I-oop" on a stream? I swear to God. These parents are questionable. They are. The plot of Ice Age 2 really fucked up 14-year-old Allie. The plot of Ice Age 2! The what? What? And then one day, Sanders and Jackson met an employee at Starbucks. His name was Fish. They all just kind of came together conveniently. Why couldn't they all just, like, go to the same school or something? He wanted to get to know them more, and the three became friends. Sanders and Jackson were then introduced to one of Fish's pals. His name was Paul, and he accepted the two for being gay and even gave him a hug. Sanders felt way more comfortable, my boy. Fish, my beloved. Where was I just now? I just lost it. Being surrounded by kind and open-minded people. Sanders felt way more comfortable here with friends, being surrounded by kind and open-minded people. He then wondered how Chris was doing by this time, if he had changed or gotten better since the middle school tragedy. It wasn't really a tragedy. It was more like trauma, just ongoing trauma and torment. It wasn't a single tragic event. But he didn't know where he was, nor did he want to risk more homophobic remarks. Sanders had come to fear liars and people who didn't accept him. He could not handle the thought of someone being with him forever, then turning around and stabbing him in the back. But now he had found his people. That kind of sounds like he hasn't dealt with and coped with his trust issues. Okay. Jackson ended up working as a McDonald's employee while Sanders worked at Walmart. Some of the customers were quite antsy and it was often stressful, but he got the job done and he was a favorite employee. Jackson also did quite well at his job. He made a lot of customers happy and got free McNuggets at the end of every day. That's the way to live. That's the life right there. This all worked out until about a year later. Sanders was 20 and Jackson 22. See, that's not bad because they're full-grown adults. I mean, technically, you're a full-grown adult at 25, right? Still. Paul and Fish had found a great place to live together down in Miami. That's a good place to live? And they wanted the two to come. They wanted... But who? Oh, Paul and Fish. They live together? And they wanted Sanders and Jackson to come with so they could keep in touch. F out of my way when you see me. I'm rolling with the LGBT. Rolling with the LGBT. Oh, let's see. So they packed their bags. Sanders visited home to say goodbye and left his grieving mother behind. And then and then it was farewell North Carolina. Ugh. And hello Florida. The weather was awesome. I doubt that shit. They went to the beach. They ate ice cream. They almost died in a hurricane. It was great. This is the part where I say they lived happily ever after. I literally wrote that. So I guess that's nice. Let's see. Bunch of doodles I don't feel like looking at. Just a bunch of the characters being drawn. Oh my god, how much of this is bullshit is there? Hurricane Genome? Stop! I can't believe you remember that. Alright, now we get to Color's backstory. I don't think I've read this on a stream. And I don't remember anything about it. So, this I'm looking forward to. Let's see what we got. Unfortunately, his life was never close to normal. Oh, my cat's digging in a litter box. Didn't know what that was. He entered the world beautiful as could be, and his dad decided on the name Ben. That was the end of that special moment. Ben grew up in an always messy household where his parents always fought and his dad smoked and drank alcohol right in the living room. He didn't even seem to care about Mom at all. Ben struggled to understand much of anything. His mother was always at work, and his dad always angry and drunk. He also had really bad smoke breath. Crucial. So Ben pretty much ate and slept for the majority of his life until he turned 4. And that's kind of what you do anyways. His mom was fed up with him being trapped in these conditions, so she packed all his things and drove him to Grandma's house. He'd only met her once before when he was 2. She was very sincere, nice, trustworthy, and didn't do anything dangerous like drugs. Ben then discovered that he had a 12-year-old sister named Rachel who was living there. Sadly suffered a bipolar disorder. Just turn into that. Just the sentence just turn into that. I bet I did no research on that. So just a warning. Just a warning. With Ben there, though, she was happier. Finally, Ben lived in a normal, healthy, and clean home. Soon he was introduced to crayons and markers, and it was basically love at first sight. He used these utensils to his advantage to create colors all over Grandma's walls. He would get punished every time, but never learned his lesson. Each scolding would result in him picking up a crayon and doodling on Grandma's walls 2 seconds later. Well, that's a lack of discipline right there. Grandma needs to try something different. Rachel thought his addiction was so funny. That's addictions are not funny, but I also don't think it's an addiction. I think it's just a hobby. That she made a joke about his name being Color. But Grandma ended up thinking that was a wonderful idea, and so the change was made, and Ben's new legal name was his favorite thing to do, Color. There's no other backstory to that? Huh. Why did I give him such weird names, first of all? Thankfully, Color went to preschool very soon after his habit broke out. He learned about responsibility and how to color on paper instead of other people's property. He also made 2 friends by the names of Brian and Susan. Brian was a dog and Susan a rabbit. That's important. They were super friendly, and Color was grateful to have them. Years passed. Color was now ready to enter 4th grade during the summer prior. What the fuck? What? Years passed. Color was now ready to enter 4th grade during the summer. So he was ready to enter 4th grade. Just say that. He woke up a week before school started, and it was just like any other day. He went into the kitchen to make breakfast. And to his surprise, Grandma was nowhere in sight. He looked to see if she was still asleep in her bedroom, but no such luck. Finally, he found her collapsed in the living room for some reason, and he screamed for Rachel right away. She, now 17, contacted an ambulance immediately, and as a result, Grandma was being carried off right outside. The paramedics weren't quite sure what was wrong yet, and they needed a few weeks. What are you guys... To the 4th? Dude... Grandma was being carried off right outside. The paramedics weren't quite sure what was wrong with it. Absolutely devastated, Keller was being taken care of Rachel in those weeks. After a while, his sister couldn't take it anymore with her bipolar disorder. I don't think that is something you should say. I didn't know that. I thought that was just something you could say whenever, but I don't think in this context that's a great thing to say. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But I didn't know because I just heard that word everywhere, so I just thought it was normal. Her guardian possibly dying or dead by now. Rachel decided to cut herself for the 14th time in her life. I need to stop just reading. Self-harm warning. I need to stop going. I keep getting reading ahead, I'm sorry. Instead of, just not reading ahead. If I read ahead, I would be able to warn you faster, but, yeah. Let's see. 14th time in her life. She keeps track. She was a little less than 2 years clean. The first cut occurred in 10th grade, then 11 in 7th grade, and 2 in 10th grade. So, whatever. I'm not going to question it. Now, senior year had crept up and her stress levels were through the roof. She felt confused, bewildered, miserable, angry, and pretty much every negative feeling in the book. Color found her doing this to herself. He stopped her from doing it again, tossed her dull blade, and learned about the concept of self-harm. That's a very young age to be. The fact she knows how many times, yeah, that is a little, wow. Rachel also taught him about serious topics as well. Dude, calm down. Suicide, sexual abuse, and more. Though it was traumatizing and very sad, it taught him something, a very unpopular belief. It's good to know about serious topics at a young age because now he was aware of them and knew how to prevent them from happening in the real world. Okay, yes, but also let's not go overboard when he's so young. He's not even in 4th grade yet. All right, he's like, do it differently, you know? Like, just do it differently. Like, you don't have to tell him people kill themselves, it's so much to be exposed to at such a young age. Like, just tell him not to bully people, you know, for what I mean. Like, what are y'all talking about? We're reading an old backstory for one of my characters named Color. That I wrote this when I was in, I don't fucking know, I was in like 8th grade or something. Color entered 4th grade and told Brian and Susan about it. Susan cried and Brian almost cried, but it was a lesson to remember. Why is that important? Is it because he's the man? Brian and Susan also learned to stand up for themselves and others, and not much bullying went on in school after that. Color was proud to have made his friends this way. I don't think that's good. Oh, did I mention this sprouted his dream to be a therapist? Did I forget to read this sentence? Hey, kid, people kill themselves when you tell them bad things, right? Like, oh, boy. But things changed a week later when they got a call from the hospital. Grandma was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer and had only a few hours remaining before she kicked the bucket. So she's just in the last stage and no one knew? Alright, all she said to Color and Rachel was that they should go with Dad, and that was the end of it. Rachel hung up and cried with Color. They felt trapped and didn't want to go home to Dad. Rachel had experienced Dad's abusive behavior when she was a baby too. Soon they walked back home. It was only a few miles away. Once they arrived, Dad was working on something in the front yard. He shot his children a dirty look. I thought that just said he shot his children, just right there. But he shot them a dirty look, his eyes bright red. Grandma came from his side of the family, so it was very tragic for him. Oh, I was like implying that he was crying. Like, because they're red, his eyes are red because he was crying? I don't know. He pointed at the front door as if to signal his kids to go inside. They did so and hid in what once was Color's bedroom, and Rachel's too, before she moved to Grandma's. They spent a while hanging out in their room doing absolutely nothing. The only place they felt safe now was in school. Color then came to the realization that Dad was far quieter than usual. In fact, the whole house was quieter than usual. He then remembered Mom and how she was constantly shoved around by him, and then noticed how she wasn't even in the house. You just noticed that? Where had she gone? It was a Saturday, so she didn't have work. It was possible she moved into a different home, and I mean, who could blame her? Rachel remained suspicious, though. Would he just go with Mom? Did they ever visit Mom and Dad? Like, this is just a lot. I know, dude. Rachel remained suspicious, though. She wanted to figure out what Dad had been doing in the front yard that morning before they jumped to any more conclusions. On Monday, the two skipped school to find out what Dad was hiding. They found a large dirt patch buried in dead flowers. They threw the weeds out of the way and dug up the dirt. Beneath it, they found Mom's lifeless body just lying there on the soil. Her eyes were wide open and pale, and she had a look of terror on her face, but she wasn't moving or speaking or breathing or blinking or breathing. Sobbing, the two buried her back up and covered their tracks. Okay. He killed her, I guess? There's no explanation for any of this. It just happens. Like, why is he so tragic? Nothing good ever happens to these kids. They just found the dead mom. Bro, he just killed her, too. But why are all the women dying? I don't know. That's the dad's goal. That's why Rachel had to leave, because he was trying to kill her. I don't know. The next day, Color's dad drove him to school super early and brought him to the playground. There were only two kids there, both boys, playing basketball by themselves. Dad forced him into the game and told him that boys play sports, they do not read or color or hang out with nerds, Ben. Yes, he still referred to him as Ben, despite the name change. When he found out about Color's friends, Brian and Susan, he cackled like a witch and told his friends they were losers and that Color wanted nothing to do with them, which wasn't true at all. Since they learned how to stand up for themselves, they told Color off real good and walked away. That was it. Wait, you're gonna just believe his dad? Color sadly walked over to the basketball game and joined the boys. He ended up having fun, though. He started playing sports every day with some new friends, even though Brian and Susan were his true pals. Wouldn't he be like, because he wanted to be a therapist before, and like, wouldn't he think like, wouldn't he be overthinking it like, oh, Dad only forced me to do this. Is this really the right thing to do? Is this really meant for me? Because I'm only doing it because Dad forced me to. I know I would go into overthinking mode like that. But, yeah, whatever. And then he'd, like, spiral. I don't know. Even though his dad was dragging him into a black hole that sucked the happiness right out of his life, he had hope and courage. I literally just wrote that sentence. I literally just wrote that sentence. He just kept playing sports and hung out with his sister at home, the only two things that made him happy. But a week passed, and one day Rachel couldn't stop crying about Mom and losing her. This led to Dad discovering the truth, and he realized she and Color saw Mom's dead body in the grave outside. Aggravated, he paid them back with violence and hatred. Just say he beat the shit out of them. Rachel ended up getting killed? Hey, yo! Wait, what? He just killed her? I don't remember that. He just killed her. And Color came out alive with a broken wrist and an infected cut. Rachel was really close to him, and I mean really close. Yeah, they grew up together. Now she was gone. He didn't become depressed, per se, but he was very upset for a few months. How are you not depressed? How are you not depressed? What? How are you not... Bro! Oh my God. The hell? I don't know, dude. He just killed her. All the women died. Yeah, what the fuck? He really is trying to make it like a... He just killed her. He really missed Rachel, and not even playing his favorite sports, basketball and Foursquare, cheered him up. Eventually, middle school came along, and puberty destroyed him as well as his father. Why are they all dying? They're like dropping like flies. Puberty destroyed him as well as his father, the two enemies of your life. He came to middle school with struggle. He came to middle school with Color on the first day to see what they were in for, and he found the popular girl on campus, Bella. She was tall and slim and always the center of attention. Dad wanted Color to go after her, but Color didn't really like Bella because she was mean and shoved people into lockers when they got on her bad side. If she disliked someone, rumors would be spread about them. Bella would make sure that they were miserable. Then she would leave them in the dust carelessly, like she just wrung out a towel and threw it on the floor for someone else to pick up. So every day when he got home, he lied to his dad about how he and Bella were best friends. Soon Color knew that he had to make things better. He couldn't heal with only sports, so he found Brian and Susan and explained everything about his abusive dad and how he lied to them years back. They felt so bad that they started crying and forgave him in the blink of an eye. Years passed, and in May of year 8, 8th grade, Color confronted his dad. He asked him why he drank, smoked, and killed Mom and Rachel. All that he got as an answer was rage. He didn't even listen to his father after that. Without hesitation, he went to his room, packed a suitcase, and brought it to school the next day. He told his friends that due to his home's conditions, he had to move out and didn't have a place to stay. Brian talked to his parents later that day and explained the situation. They decided to let Color move in until graduation of high school. That's awfully generous, man. This isn't officially a horror story. Susan is next. Please don't be right. And after he did graduate, he went to college to be a teacher. He wasn't sure what he was doing exactly, but he didn't have a specific career in mind. Not therapist, not basketball. What happened to those? So teacher would have to do. What do you mean teacher would have to do? You never wanted to be a teacher. And like, wait, I got the thing out of the table. Wait, I'm going to get the thing out of the table, guys. Wait. I'm so close, Yeah, I got it out of the table. It's done. Woo! Alright, anyways. Oh my God. Why is he a teacher all of a sudden? He performed really well in college, graduated about 4 years later, and then moved into a house at Brian. Okay. When he arrived, Susan was living there as well. She moved in a year prior and never went to college. Soon after Color made his arrival, the fact he used rage as an excuse to literally start murdering random women. I know, dude. What the... Susan was living there as... Wait, I haven't been paying attention to what I've been reading. Let me reread this. So he went to college to be a teacher, graduated about 4 years later, and then moved into a house that Brian had bought. When he arrived, Susan was living there as well. She moved in a year prior and never went to college. Soon after Color made his arrival, Brian and Susan were like two peas in a pod, never separated. They fell in love, got together, and didn't spend as much time with Color. But surprisingly, he wasn't fazed by it. He just lived a normal life from that point on in a house with his only friends that were now a couple. I'm sure they want you to leave. About 3 years later, Color became very lonely and was sick of living with Brian and Susan their uncontrollable flirting. And so he moved all the way out to Miami from Montana and lived there alone. That's a goddamn commitment right there. Why? He did, however, meet someone across the street by the name of Savannah. She was a great girl, and Color ended up liking her. His next-door neighbors were also pretty fun and cool. Some of them liked sports just like him. One was a cat named Paul, another a dog named Fish, another a husky named Sanders, and finally a fox named Jackson. I put lads after that because of Jackson lads. I gotta go find that. I gotta show you guys the context. So he knew he'd picked the right house in the right place. Eventually, he was a very, very close friend of his neighbors. You guys know Random Tune, my favorite YouTuber? He's dead. And he is the one who's responsible for the Jackson Lads joke that went on for so many years. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Where are you? Swear to Christ. Ain't no way it was made over it's 6 years ago? What the fuck? Oh my God. That's sad that he passed away again, man, back in 2018. Rest in peace. He was my favorite, man. It's like the house equivalent of the OPS series main character getting a locker right next to their new besties. I know. Like, what the fuck is going on? Eventually, Wade was a very, very close friend of his neighbors. He often slept over at their house, hung out with them, and helped them with their issues. A year later, a buddy named Corey and his family moved into the neighborhood and became their friend. He was 19 years old and very self-conscious, but Color showed empathy and told him about his past. Soon enough, Corey was like a family member to the gang. Finally, Color had found his place in life. Many people had different goals. Some wanted to work at their dream job, some only cared about wealth, some didn't exactly know what they wanted from life. But Color realized that all he needed and what he preferred was friendship. Friendship is magic! He noticed then that the lowest point in his entire life was when he lost Rachel, who was not only a good sister, but a good friend as well. And it was the same time when he lost Brian and Susan because of Dad. He didn't keep in touch with them anymore, but they were most likely happier alone. He would come to their wedding. And then it just ended. How are you gonna fucking come to their wedding if you didn't keep in touch, you dumbass bitch? Well, that's Color's backstory, I guess. Next, we have Corey, but I'm not gonna do him right now because I'm tired of reading, frankly. Or at least I'm tired of reading big, long... I just have smiley faces at the end of these backstories. There was a lot of unresolved trauma there. In a lot of these stories, there's a lot of unresolved trauma. I think you might want to look back at that for a second. Alright, there's nothing else much in here except Corey's backstory, so we'll look at that another time. I have another notebook here, and I think there are like comics in here, which will be easier to look at. Let's look at this whole thing. Let's see what the fuck is in here. So the very first thing is a bunch of attacks from the Cogs in Toontown, and I wrote the damage they do and what they're called. I don't know why. That's what I did. The bear story? There's something called the bear story. Barry, a bear, was selfish and always bragging. He had friends, though. People thought it was strange, which somehow made Barry madder. Madder? Of course, Barry was only in preschool, so he said runned instead of ran. He was clumsy at home, too. What does that have to do with anything? Where did run come from? Okay, this is what he wrote in his diary today. Today was a baddie day. I runned into the kitchen and I bammed my head on the microwave. Okay, that's it. That's the end of Barry the Story. What is the connection here? I don't know. That's Barry the Story, ladies and gentlemen. That was the best backstory we've read so far, I think. The worst 19 Roblox games? The worst 19 Roblox games I wrote down. At number 19, we have LOL Captions. At number 18, we have Canoe. At number 17, we have Survive Disasters. Take that shit back. What are you talking about? I think that was I don't think that was Natural Disaster Survival. I don't think that was Survive 96 Disasters. I think that was something else that I found. But I didn't, specify the creator or anything. Number 16, Obbies. Bullshit! Number 15, Truck Tycoon. How about every tycoon, dude? Number 14, Pizza. Just pizza. You talking about work at a pizza place? That game was awesome. Number 13, Cole's Admin. Number 12, freeze tag. I was so tired of the people puppy guarding in that. That's what we called it, puppy guarding. Number 11, darkness. That's one of the 11th worst Roblox game is darkness. Number 10, wipeout minigames. Number 9, Nyan. Nyan? What does that mean? I love tycoons. I love them too, just in Roblox. Like, it's not the same, man. It's not the same as like a normal tycoon. You know what I'm saying? I just personally aren't into them. Number 8, sinking ship. Number 7, cart ride. Number 6, people's places. What? You're just going after people's like places? What the fuck? I just attacked every single person in Roblox. I think I'm gonna go, y'all. Yeah, that's fair. Have fun. Well, doing whatever. Goodbye. Number 5, pool. Number 4, mine blocks. Dude. Number 3, zoo. Number 2, 2-player diamond mining. Number 1, build a hideout and sword. I got so mad at that game because people kept killing me when I hadn't even built yet. But I didn't understand. All I had to do was like just build a couple blocks up, and then I could start building around that and make sure I was safe first. I thought I had to do the whole thing first, and I was getting so mad at people. Oh my god. Oh, wow. There's just like a lot of random ass shit in here. I have a list of songs here. Say It Ain't So. There it goes, or here it goes. Are You Gonna Be My Girl? The Middle. Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. Learn to Fly. I only know the very first one. Danny, don't you know? Oh my god. I drew the Diary of a Wimpy Kid characters, except there's Rowley, there's Greg. I messed up on him at first. His mom, wig snatched. Why did I do it like that? And then his dad. Dude, is that his ear or his nose? Which is which? Dude, the mom, what happened? Oh, there's a diary in here. Hey, yo, secret diary? I forgot about this diary. Hey, another diary. Oh my god, I have more diaries than I thought. Okay. This says December. The B doesn't exist anymore. Surprised I spelled that wrong. Okay, Monday. Somehow, I'm just not used to my 4th grade teacher. I don't know if I should say her name. I think I've already said her name. Yeah, I have. Somehow, I'm just not used to Mrs. Queen. Today, she just basically yelled at everybody and made Evan cry. Some dude named Evan. But she didn't even care. This is not talking time, it says. So, this is not talking time. That's how I drew her. We're just sitting. This guy doesn't give a shit. It's like, when do we go home? And there's Evan, I guess, who's crying. Oh, my God. But I can't wait for Christmas. My grandma Sharon told me she's just got Just Dance 2014. The only problem is that Mom and Dad will keep watching me because I have to dance to the people on the screen. Mom loves it when I get embarrassed, so I'm embarrassed. Mom and Dad will disturb the fun. Why is that cryptic? Mom and Dad will disturb the fun. And while I'm dancing, is that the Wii remote? And I'm dancing to the rhythm of my soul, and they're laughing at me. Mom and Dad will disturb the fun. Dude, that's so, right? I'm not alone on that, right? That's creepy. Mom and Dad will only get in our way. Dude, like, right? Like, Mom and I were going to go to the Adventure Zone and the gym. I guess that was the YMCA, I don't know. But Dad's car was out of gas. Plus, Dad had taken Mom's car to work, so we couldn't go. Well, that's pretty bumming. Jeep? My dad doesn't have a Jeep. Oh, we had a really old car that was a Jeep. Oh, shit, my dad used to have a Jeep. I forgot. Mom and Dad will disturb the fun, ominously. Jeep. I love Jeeps. Jeeps are so good. I would totally have a Jeep if I had an option, but they're so goddamn expensive. I was pretty desperate after that, but I got to play on the computer. First, I played Survive the 112 Disasters. Goddamn. It looked a lot like this. Okay. So apparently it looked a lot like that. A lot of apples. And there were apples falling from the sky, and my avatar was just sitting there smiling. Pro CD is doing his own Pokemon Smasher Pass. It's great. This was when it was raining apples. When I went to escape the jail minigame, somebody finally noticed my Nyan Cat outfit. My shirt had Nyan Cat on it. Well, look at that. I wore rainbow tiger pants because Nyan Cat poops rainbows. Oh, by the way, I'm almost on season 19 of South Park, so yeah. And I wore a koala hat to represent the cat's ears. Yeah, I remember this fit. It was like a Nyan Cat shirt, rainbow tiger pants, and then a koala hat. Aw, that's neat. That's neat. I miss that. I miss that Roblox, man. People were still assholes, you know. I didn't really have a lot of good experiences on it, but it was okay. Today, this kid complained about math like a 5-year-old again. Oh, yeah. Luckily, they didn't swear. If he did, I would just write that to block it. Some, like, chicken scratch there. And he's like, math stinks. Arg. He turns to a pirate. If you pay attention to math, you won't hate it. Arg. He turns to a pirate. I feel bad for that kid, though, looking back. Like, he was probably just struggling. That's why he got so frustrated. But, like, back then, I was like, man, I was just closed-minded. I was just a closed-minded kid. Tuesday. When I got home from school, I played Back at the Barnyard. It's not Back at the Barnyard. The game isn't Back at the Barnyard. That's the name of the show. The game is just Barnyard. Actually, then Mom wanted to play pool. It was a mini game in that. Remember pool from Barnyard? It was a mini game in that. I want to play Barnyard. Okay. But when she got to her first shot, she pocketed the black ball immediately like an idiot. Jamie and I bursted out laughing. Mom laughed too. Jamie's my sister. So we were all just laughing at my mom being bad. Get good, Mom. All right. We also went to the adventure zone at the YMCA because Dad's car had enough gas to stop by the gas station. Mrs. Quinn yelled at us again, and on my team, the Noble team, I was with Jade and Nathan. What is happening? You're just writing things without giving context first. I'm apparently on the Noble team with Jaden and Nathan, and I don't remember any of these kids, dude. And then, like, I guess we were all, like, sitting at a desk together. So that was, like, we're all just frowning. No context, Allie. I do that sometimes when I tell stories still, but, like, I'm more self-aware. Today, our team didn't win, so we just held nothing while the other teams, Seattle Seahawks and the Huskies, got candy. I guess that was their names. We all had different team names. And certain kids got candy and certain kids didn't. So, we just look so sad all the time. I was, like, inspired by Greg Heffley's humor. So, like, a lot of these are, like, just look at it. We're just sad. Look at Nathan. I think that's Nathan. I'm just sad. All right. And we went to PE and played basketball. I was pretty happy because I was good at basketball, and we had a great time. And they were like, good job, Allison. Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I was into basketball, I guess. Why'd I say it like that? Wednesday. Today, our teacher crossed the line. I mean, she went way too far. You should have seen the look on her face. It was frowny and mad. She was all dramatic about the talking, and look at the worst phrases she said. You are interrupting others' work time. Who do you think you are? I am your teacher. That was the worst. I am your teacher. Oh my God. Yeah, she had a whole talk with us, dude. And that's not all. On Monday, we got a new teacher on bus duty. He's pretty yelly and mean, too. I just couldn't wait for Mrs. Queen to leave before, but now she's gone cuckoo. We got some easy homework, too, so it seemed like second grade junk. Okay, don't complain about that. Get out of here. Thursday, I really have been wanting to write in cursive in my diary. There was a fire drill practice today, but my ears are stronger now. It doesn't hurt my ears. Okay, I don't care. Whoa, dude. Holy Jesus, I wrote all this in cursive. I went insane, okay? I hate writing in cursive. Apparently I didn't. Hello, I'm Cursive Allie. My sister is Cursive Jam. Her name's Jamie, but Jam was her nickname sometimes. I love writing in cursive. Here is a cursive A, so I wrote an A. These are cursive Bs. Okay, I kept going. I don't know how to make cursive Fs. I say as I made a cursive F. I don't blame me. I only know how to make lowercase f's. Oh, not uppercase F's. That's what I meant. So I just kept going, writing them all. We haven't learned any further than S, but I do know how to make lowercase t's, because it's the easiest thing in the world. And L. Oh, and I think I know how to make Z's. Yes, that is correct. Okay, it was nice teaching you cursive, but I gotta go. I am watching Good Luck Charlie. I'll chat with you at commercial. Okay, it's been days since I watched Good Luck Charlie. It was time for bed, but luckily I got back to you. Let's give out sentences. So for A, an alligator act all the way to the animal ark. B, that was a good Disney show, yeah, man. Bicker watched Bacty and Billy. The episode was called Beak and Blub. Wow. C, sick, Colin laid on the couch and slept and dreamt about kicking the clock. I thought that said cucking. All right. D, Dilly made a den on the deck. E, Ellie studied an elephant and an eel. Very different characters. F, Flippy saw a floppy fish that wasn't in the water. And then I stopped there. Here we go. Oh, I cannot, I got last names in here. God damn it. Okay, so this was a story about me and my best friend. I will call her, I guess I've been saying people's names throughout, but I'll give her an anonymous name. So nobody tells Sim about the fish. So Allison, and I'll call her Dylan. I don't know. Is that a guy name? I think that's a guy name. That's okay. I'll just call her Dylan anyways. Allison and Dylan. Captain Megmug. That was the story. Okay, wasn't Captain Megmug someone from like SpongeBob? I don't know if it was Megmug. It was like, that sounds like a dumb name. Captain Mag. It's like magma, but like it's a play on words. Or is it just Captain Magma? I don't know. I didn't hear it right. So this is Captain Megmug by Allison and illustrated by Dylan. That is not true. I drew these. That is false credit. Once there were two cool kids. They were Allison and Dylan. We are cool. Yeah, that's the illustration. I'm not going to show it because names. This is Captain Megmug. And it's like this. Here, I can show this. It's like a goofy guy saying, I love Dora. So that's him. Ha, just kidding. This is Captain Megmug. And he's like, oh, baby, I can't leave you. What the fuck is going on here? This is concerning. He was a singer. He wasn't a klutz. But suddenly, oh no, he smashed his bongos. On what? What the hell is that? He just smashed his bongos on a pipe or something? He smashed his bongos. Yeah, into the Clum Klutz bottle. Oh no. Into the Clum Klutz bottle? There's a Clum Klutz bottle. Captain Megmug accidentally drank the green liquid, aka Clum Klutz. Oh no! Mayday! Mayday! Girls start saying Mayday. I'm getting tired, so I probably won't play Genshin this stream. I'm sorry about that. But, I might start taking a break from streams for, like, this week or something, because, man, I'm tired. I'm tired. But, yeah, I need some more time in the morning to myself. But I'm going to finish this comic, and then we'll be on our way. So he started squiggling around, and, alright, let's see. So it goes, oh no, Mayday, Mayday, and then they just start laughing, and then he starts squiggling around. I don't know what that is. And then he turned into Doi Baby Poi with Block. I guess that's the Clum Klutz effect. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I am going to do this on another stream. We're going to continue with that, all right? And then we'll read Corey's backstory soonish. So, thank you guys for joining me on this rather uneventful stream. I'm so sorry. I wanted to talk more about just a game, but I think I'm just tired, man. I'm just a tired individual. I need to save my energy for work today because we are going to be busy. So, resumed tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. It'll be sometime soon, though. So, I might take a little break from streams this week or something. We'll see what happens. It just depends on my mood. I don't want to force the streams, so yep. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you another time.